Hello wherever you are and whatever you're up to. I do hope that this finds you well. This is a blether with no point. This is just a blether for blether's sake. But I want to show you something that I've had in my study here for quite some time. Not the plastic container, but what's in it. Inside the plastic container there's a number of these. Don't know if you can see them very clearly, but they are handmade nails. They're handmade nails of different size and different shapes. They're handmade nails for different purposes, I suspect. But all of them came from the roof of Cluny Church. All of them were used for the construction of Cluny Church when it was made in 1789 or thereabouts. And I, just by collecting them, when the church was re-roofed a number of years ago, I took some from the skips just as a keepsake. They're no use for man or beast. They're still sharp, but they're just a link to the past for me at Cluny. And it's important that we link ourselves sometimes to the past as well as looking forward. As well as the nails, I also took another keepsake from the roof, and that was one of the slates. Now, it's actually, believe it or not, quite a heavy thing, and the roof was covered in them. And in this slate you can see where the previous slate sat on top. Part of it there and part of it there, with a wee gap down the middle there, you can see it there, and the bit that was exposed to the weather. Each of them weighed quite a lot, and each of them would have been quarried, cut to shape, the holes drilled by hand, taken up onto the roof and nailed to the joists and the timber roof structure. And I have to say, the structure in the church roof is amazing. You could weigh not just, you could walk right across them without any bother. The thickness of the timbers is huge, much more than would ever be required nowadays for the same weighting. Why I took them? Because they link me to the past. When I hold the nail, I think of the blacksmith who formed it in a shop somewhere, making them by hand, hard work with a hot forge and a hammer, making these nails. When I hold the slate, I think of the quarrymen who had to use I don't know what facilities to quarry the stone. I think of the men who had to carry them up onto the roof, and the joiners and roofers who had to use these nails to put them in to finish our lovely church. Sometimes today we tend to throw everything out. We tend to forget about the past, but the past forms where we are today and should guide us into the future. My story today doesn't have any point apart from to say, just think, I'm holding something that somebody made over 200 years ago with blood and sweat and hard work, and hopefully not blood, but you know what I mean. And I'm holding them today, over 200 years later, a link to the past, and hopefully a guide for the future. Take care of yourself, take care of others. May God bless you, and may His face shine upon you and give you peace. Bye-bye.